Mwena enteekateeka zitambula bulungi bannaffe aba Diocese of Jinja, the Catholic Diocese of Jinja be bakulemberemu enteekateeka ez'omwaka guno era tugenda kubatwogera lusoga lwokka nti Namugongo tusangaire ate nga ne bannaffe wali ku kkanisa y'abatukubonera ebuna bonna ba Anglican Church. The Eastern Cluster erina dioceses 10 okuva ebusoga okutuuka e Karamoja be bali mu nteekateeka ez'enjawulo. Abali e Namugongo batandise okulaba ebintu nga bikyuka bintu birambira ddala bulungi. Ku mulundi guno gavumenti ya Uganda etaddemu nayo amaanyi okulaba nti eyambako mu nteekateeka zino era ekiriwo kati kwe kulaba nti omukolo guno gw'e Namugongo gufuuka gwa nsi yonna, an international day, kubanga ba matters bafiira ddiini mu nsi yonna. Kale bino Baba Media Group naga nti company ekwatagana nya company endala omuli Baba Television ne Baba FM radio eri Jinja fe ba official broadcaster abaweereza abakulu abebigenda maaso e Namugongo era noze nakunga bwe stand okende ojja kulaba nga batwegattako nenga twagala okwagaliza ekirere kirungi baako nekyowaayo ng'osinzira mu Busaabadiikoni wooli, mu Busumba wooli, mu kanisa wooli, mu kigo, mu parish wonna wooli, tusobole okutambuza obulungi omulimu guno. Namugongo 2023 Namugongo tusangaire. Kale butereevu mu mpapula z'amawulire ezifunwa mu ggwanga lyaffe Uganda ez'olwaleero ntandisa n'olupapula lwa gavumenti lwa The New Vision. Luno Shafiki lwasobola okukulaga singa aba asituse nga luliko amawulire amanene ddala gaga nti iron sheets, more ministers to be charged, 8 more ministers to be charged. Remember over the weekend police picked Mr. Amos Rugorobi, the state minister for finance, and over the weekend we heard that his voters were saying no, leave our man free. Kale Amos Rugorobi expected to be arraigned in court today. The New Vision says that. There is a very interesting picture on the front page of the New Vision. Thousands attend Kabaka birthday run. This was a historical one. The Kabaka finally appeared for an official function. Kabaka Ronald Muwenda Mutebi flags off participants in his birthday run at Lubiri in Kampala yesterday. He was accompanied by Buganda Kingdom royal family members, including Nabageka Sylvia Najinda, wearing a black jacket at the event that attracted thousands. Writers Katikiro Charles Peter Maiga. Stories on pages 54 to 55. And on page 2, teachers making a difference, prize money raised. Yes, New Vision has an initiative of awarding excelling teachers. Now the prize has been more than doubled. UNESCO team, okay. Mental cases rise in police. A report on page 3 of the New Vision shows that many police officers have mental problems. Watch out when you meet them and when you interact with them. You never know who you are meeting. You could land on the mental case. First Lady calls on youth to embrace sexual purity. Iron Sheet Sisaga, Rugorobi, Chitutu, Nandutu, and Enanga are named here. Enanga speaking on how far they have gone. Hey! General Kainerugaba lists priorities of MK Group. This is the story on page 6 of the New Vision. There's a picture here of crowds welcoming General Kainerugaba, and then they are showing here launching the MK movement Buganda chapter in Kasambia County, Mubende district. Muhoozi has finally put out a number of priorities that his movement, the MK movement, will be addressing. His outfit is increasingly shaping itself into a formidable political entity. Call it a political party if you want. Whether you want it or not, the Muhoozi movement is simply moving forward. Backward, never. Kali, how Muhakanizi championed critical economic reforms. The New Vision, in a special tribute, is talking about Muhakanizi and his great contribution in the improvement of our economic policies and in managing the economy that Uganda boasts of having today. There is also another story on celebrations of the Easter Sunday by the Orthodox Church that has demanded for equitable justice. Metropolitan Hieronymus Muzei says there should be justice in society. There are so many other publications here, many stories talking about the New Vision's tribute to Keith Muhakanizi, and we'll tomorrow look at the others about Justice Masalu Musene Wilson. Kale, there are so many others. The New Vision is full of interesting papers. The Rainbow Schools International. Kale, there are also some interesting things from the Uganda Communications Commission. Which radios are licensed in Uganda? Just look through the New Vision on page 33 to see whether the radio you're listening to is actually licensed or known. Many others are not licensed. Are they talking about licensed ones or defaulting ones? I need to be sure. The Uganda Communications Commission principle, the following, please look at them. You'll see what is in there. Kale, the New Vision has also stories on sports, business. Kaliro District has an external advertisement for an assistant town clerk for some jobs here. Kaliro is Uganda's #1 district, found in Busoga. So on page 45, there's interesting news about Kaliro and the new jobs there. If you come from that district or if you want to work in half London, please look at that paper today. Kale, I can wind up the New Vision with Uganda's readiness to Uganda is set to participate in the international golf, in the All Africa Junior Golf Championship for the first time. They're showing Winnie Musuya is geared up for today's tee-off at Serena Coast. Uganda is performing exceedingly well. Kale, the New Vision ends here. Let's get the Daily Monitor. We'll be right back with the Bukedde, the New Vision sister Luganda paper.
Daily Monitor afulumye encha y'olunaku olwaleero ku mugukiriro bakulembeza emisinde ejja Kabaka birthday run, emisinde egyo egyabaddewo ku weekend. Ssaabasajja Kabaka wa Buganda nga ajaguza amazaalibwa ge. Jjukira tukagamba nti azaaga ajaguza mu nteekateeka eno emyaka guno gwali mulundi gwa 10 nga message enkulu yakulwanyisa kawuka ka Mukenenya era bwe kitibwe kyabadde. Ndaba wano Ssaabasajja Kabaka wa Buganda, ndaba enkuyanja y'abantu. Olupapula luli kugambye nti thousands of people participated mu nteekateeka eno yonna. Mwebale nnyo, genda ogule Daily Monitor obeere nga osoma amawulire agasinga kaawo. Kakati Daily Monitor has quite a number of interesting stories that I think need some serious attention. Kugeza ku mutwe dala kumubukiro still kumutwe omukulu, the lead story of the Daily Monitor, Mulago National Referral Hospital stuck with 40 dead machines. A national referral hospital is stuck with 40 dead machines. Ebyuma ebyenkizo babikubye wane bifaananyi, MRI machine, plain X-ray machine, patient monitors, hematology analyzer, byonna bifu mu ddwaliro ekkulu mu ggwanga.
Government of the Republic of Uganda, not for sale.
What does that mean?
Is it?
Not for sale. Because we're looking at key machines. The Auditor General's report and information from sources within the National Referral Hospital said the essential medical equipment for disease detection and patient management are non-functional and some have broken down. And this is a national referral hospital.
Everyone for himself and God for us all. I believe we have... I don't even think members of parliament would mind about this more than they mind about their own allowance.
But how did we reach here? Where is the Minister of Health?
How did we reach here? That's a very pregnant question.
Yes. Where is the Minister of Health, Sir Simon? Where are the leaders of Mulago National Referral Hospital? Where are all other concerned people? The Minister of Health, the permanent secretary of the Ministry of Health, to me, after such stories, they should have resigned. They should just resign.
I hope you're aware that my deadline for becoming Prime Minister passed. It was the 16th of April. Nothing came through. So now I am looking at... I'll advise another government. I think the government of MK MK government, because I'm 44, the MK is 49,
Nine.
his players around 40. I think I can advise a government of 50 below. I think those 50 and above.
You think such will not be happening in MK's government?
We will not allow. We will not allow.
So you're now part of, you feel you can be part of MK?
Yes. Why? Because I can tame him, he can tame me. We're the same age group. His problems are my problems. His aspirations are my aspirations.
You can listen to
I
each other.
cannot talk to Mr. Museveni and he listens. He calls me Muzukuru. And you know how hard it is for a Muzukuru to advise a judge. so this one we can leave. Let's go to the next one. It is.
Kale naye nga bye bibiri mu ddwaliro ekkulu ery'e I hope they come out to clear this. It's really worrying. Fenna gye tuddukira gye tulowooza nti gyesobola okufuna obujjanjabi obusinga. The other day ndowooza guwanga Masa Simon nti abamu ku bakungu ba gavumenti bamutwala e Mulago ate Mulago n'emurifaringa mu ddwaliro lya private.
Very good.
Now I think now you know the reason.
Very good. Because you don't have these machines. And you cannot blame the doctors. Because these machines are not there. The man will actually be kind to tell you that, Simon, you know what? For this, go to this other clinic. Because
Gende Nakasero, Gende Nsambya.
And I want to hear Parliament. You ever had the Parliament assemble in big numbers, speak loud about so many other things? I want to see them. I want to see members of Parliament come out to speak up. Because this is now about health.
Yes.
They equally fall sick. They are relatives who fall sick.
They go to the US. When members of Parliament, actually even now we have some who are sick and they're in the US undergoing treatment.
Can they help us transfer the US to here? Can we have the US of ours?
Why should they? If at all they fall sick, they fly out of the country. Why should they mind about you?
How about us?
Why should they mind about you?
Who voted for them?
Who told you they mind about voters?
How else do they become MPs?
Like when did they mind about voters?
How do they become MPs?
When was the last time they minded about voters?
They passed the anti-homosexuality law. That was very critical, very important to voters.
Do you remember when they asked even for data for we the taxpayers to pay for them internet data on the iPads we bought for them?
Do you know that from the time Parliament passed the anti-homosexuality law, the country has changed?
Really? How? In which terms?
I see a lot of progress in Uganda.
A lot of progress. Since the bill was passed. Where is the progress?
I have seen Uganda's problems greatly reduced. I don't even know where this Mulago problem came from, because these are things were sorted with that law.
Oh.
They not sorted one of these things. That was the critical thing. Very critical. Very critical. I mean, if you have an anti-homosexuality law, can you have problems of dead machines, simanyi dysfunctional machines, simanyi dead what? Those things were sorted. So I think Parliament takes attention in this one. I pray. I pray.
No, but you've just said it, that when they passed the bill, all other issues in the country were sorted.
Actually, these are the biggest. I don't think that Parliament this year will again have another big issue to deal with. I think the homosexuality bill was the biggest in their second year in office. You know, they are winding up this week, their second year, to begin a new year of service. And I think in their second year, the outstanding legislation issue was the anti-homosexuality law, which has been shelved for several years. After that,
So these are minor issues. They shouldn't be given attention.
Mulago was stuck with 40 dead machines.
Yes.
How important is that? That's
But
minor.
this is where one inch like me and you go.
That's minor. That's minor. Let's see. I want to see if there is any member of Parliament who's going to raise this. Because they have issues for national importance, many question the Prime Minister or so. Let me hear today if there's going to be uproar in Parliament over this, the way it has been over the others.
That's tomorrow. We'll wait for tomorrow, Tuesday.
Let's wait and see. But
Okay. Katulinde tulabe, but again, Sir Simon agamba abako ba Parliament ensonga nga zino zibali badde basakesera. Me, I'm waiting for the two people. PS wa ministry mwanyina zebayira wetuva fenna ngoma.
Diana,
Dr. Diana Atwine.
I want to exclude Diana in this. I mean, sometimes when you look at fund, for example, this year, have you gone through the budget? A lot of budget cuts from critical sectors have been approved.
So who
A lot
does
of budget cuts. And I don't know. Maybe I've not been in government to know how much demands are raised, but critical cuts. And the budget is cut from 148 billion to 70. 50%. I don't know whether Ugandans know what we are going through. But there's a lot of trouble, by the way.
There's a problem in this country.
There's a lot of trouble in the way we live. Because what can Diana do?
As the PS of the ministry.
What can she
do?
But
okay, what has she
Unless they're telling
what
us.
has she said? So Simon, what has she said about this? It is we in the media that are even using sources within the facility to bring out such information. So me, I think as the accounting office of the Ministry of Health, as the political head of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Acheng, the two should have come out before and raised this issue, that we are having a problem in Mulago. It is worrying. 40 key machines are damn dead.
Why should I go to that hospital again? If 40 key machines are not there, why should I go to that hospital? But I think, I don't know, but my feeling is that the minister and the PS have nothing to blame for this. The Auditor General's report is revealing this. Are they machines that have been, that are expired? Or did someone procure fake machines? Or has anyone delayed the repair of these machines?
To service them?
Or the servicing of the, okay, whatever you call it. Or do we need expert knowledge to repair them? Or we simply bought the wrong models of them? This is what I did find out in what the report says.
Okay.
If that's the case, what can Diana do? What can Acheng do? The best they can do is to bring to the attention of Parliament, because if they bring to the attention of the public, they will be playing a different role, letting the public lose confidence in the very ministry they preside over. So for now, I don't think
the two can do
would
anything.
blame Diana and Ruth Acheng. But anyway, we'll have our reporter should speak to them to find out. But I need to know what happened to these machines.
Okay. So Simon Myangaltaya wants to know, maybe the other last story I need to look at before we get to Bouquet Day.
There's a very exciting story on page 2. That performance of those ghetto kids.
We are going to show it later on in the show. It was
wonderful,
really magical.
Wonderful. It was a magical
Our
thing.
producers
We need to
said we shall do it later on in the
praying
show.
that he's sober this morning.
Yeah, but again, residents hold protest over Lugolobi arrest. Neba naye gwanga lino tuyina kizibu ki?
Nze nabalabye. Nalabye Central District ye Kayunga. Andrew Muwonge nga bali mu kukunga bantu. Bekalakase bakwata wata minisita waffe. Minisita Lugoife yatuyamba. Bapanze panzawo abakyala abakadde bamaama bajjajja. Yamba nga bayambira mu bubbi. Museveni, I don't know. Museveni has a problem.
This country.
Abasibiddwa ab'Karamoja bagamba mutuwe ebintu byaffe. Ab'Ekayunga babibbi. I laughed off like that. I think around after watching the Man U game, I saw somebody sent me a video. The old women were crying. I said no. The people of Kayunga believe that anybody no,
but what that meant.
Instead of saying it, no.
What that means, Simon.
Stadium.
Wali olowoozezaako ku mukyala w'omubbi, a wife to a thief. Oli agenda nabba n'aleeta ebintu ewaka.
No, it is hard to run the government. I can tell you, it is very hard to run the government. Kubanga, what I expected was to say,
let the law
the process. Expediency, have it done quickly.
Yes.
We want justice for our minister. Let him be produced in court in the right time. Let him have a fair hearing. For us, we believe that there is no any wrongdoing. Free our minister.
What have you
I think I have the video, I'll show it to you. uwe palugo byatuyamba uwe mubira efe waffe uwe yaiba bati ata kuchiyumba chembida mumulete uwe chiyumba chembidi kitwaliza mu bizibu uwe lugolobi yaiba bati ayi mutuyambe. What is this real?
No, kati gokyali kwekyo Andrew Mongi yatugambye leero bagenda kugala office za district e Kayunga era bagenda kutambula bajje Kampala singa court egaana okuyimbula omusajja ono.
I think yalonda Muwonge, there was something wrong.
I think there's something
wrong. If that's
wrong.
the district leader,
yes.
Muwonge is an LC5 chairperson, a young leader, a leader that this country would have hope in. These are the young people we have. When you talk about the government of people in around the 40s, 45, 40 something, Muwonge is one of these. That if our government comes tomorrow, these are the people we expect to rely on.
Yes.
But if that's his thinking,
we are going to
Muwonge, I am disappointed.
Kayunga,
maybe Nakwede would have performed better. This is Muwonge, and no safe chairperson. Maybe Andy Bikwese. You hide and tell others to organize this kind of protest.
Office those genda kugalwa.
Agezazigale. Agezazigale. Bamuwana agezazigale. Azihu. Agezazigale. Azigale Muwonge wa mwazigale. Agala officer district. Let Mr. Muwonge close those offices. I will take him to court. I will take him to court. Let him close the offices. I get pictures there. Atubulire obanga okusiba Lugolo is a public holiday. Alikugala offices. These people are just jokes. How are we going to handle a new country with such people with rotten minds? How?
You're saying rotten minds?
How?
These are the akuzemu one. Maybe they benefited from the evil sheets.
And these are the answers it all.
Katugenda mu bukisa.
The answers it all. Because naeza obukazi buli ngenda bukulonza video obulabe. Buka abanyiri bukazi bwa tebumanyina bigenda mu maaso yabadde abayamba ngabayambira mu bubbi.
Tugenda bukisa.
Ngamangere waletanga omuyembe ng'ogubye bubbi agukoze omuyembe ogujje wakujja tekuli gwayenge. Gwino munywera y'ogujje. People no Kayunga. You are an embarrassment. Kayunga.
So Kayunga esituke na misindwe esituke.
No. Bonna bajje bakole bwe bati. Naye nebyo mbabuulira obuzannyo ku mwami Museveni tebukola yabuyita muda. Olaba Sengirinya bamala emyaka 2 mu kkomera. Mwe mugira mwekabene Lugolobi wamwe n'abadde agenda omuyimbira bajja mugaana. Temutumalira budde. Andrew Muwonge, a total disappointment. Kayunga, you need to check that man. I'm disappointed. Ono bukedde gwe nina wano. Tugende danzi bukedde aliwo nesimanyina byemba mbasomera ekyenda byekisanyusa ku bukedde kikino njagala nnyo abantu abaagala ekintu kye baagala because my orientation is to love what I love with all my heart. This front page of bukedde ekulaze Cardinal omutiibwa Emmanuel Cardinal Wamala bambi nga ayambadde akajozi k'emisinde gya Kabaka ng'akulaga nti if I were able I would participate, and he participated in spirit. That picture you see there kya Cardinal was an interesting one. Kabaka ali wali naye nga bakulaga ne Cardinal yagadde yetabe ompaka zino kale mawuli manji agali mu papula n'olwabukedde gesijja kumalayo ne baga nti oba oli awo olw'amabaati luyinza okubanga bakyaliwo bakyanona kale katulinde eggwanga ebyo Museveni abisobola tebineeraliikiriza ab'enda Misindwa beekalakaase abewanantu bagenda kwekalakaasa abewa Bwino kyakulaga beekalakaase abewa Lukiya Nakadama beekalakaase mulimba. Let just ask for justice. All we demand is let justice be done. The people who have no cases to answer should be declared innocent and free. Naye bino bya Muwonge byakola no. Kayunga, look for another person to lead your district. This cannot be a chairman of a district. No. Kale ntanda ya leero sente size zireete essanyu era si buli azirina nti abeera musanyufu. Bukedde bwagambye ntanda ya leero zizinga taliiwo nayo naye nti moto y'amaka endowooza ennafu. Bukedde yagambye sinze endowooza ennafu nayo nsibuko ya bwavu era kati maze okutegeera lwaki abeekayunga muli baavu. Endowooza ennafu eya ssentebe wammwe ebaviirako obwavu.
Again popular. empapula n'emikutu mugangamuka ku Baba TV.